if I take a bit of an impression of trying out blindfolded chess, I can kind of like do the numeratory in my head as well when I'm placing out my pieces, just in terms of visualization because it overlaps with memorization. I'm trying to kind of like picture if I can get pieces to get captured, and it gets complicated. And I always thought like up to 10 to 15 moves, I'd be able to like do something. Beyond 15 to 20 or 40 moves, it would be more complicated to picture the board. So I feel like very difficult players, it's more of a limit of being able to play blindfold chess. But I'd be very satisfied if I could do it to a certain degree. Not to say I'll be professional at it, but to say that I can make a play at a decent level. Probably not beat a high level, but I'd be happy if I could beat someone around 1K rating, right? And I I get the impression that how I'm communicating with things, I need to kind of like boost up my rating, and I will do it. I have built up a lot of practice and lessons, and I want to rehearse that. A lot of time is putting that into practice, and I will be using more resources in correlation to improving my rating. And I hope this kind of like upsets because I never put chess as my priority, but I do feel I put time into chess to reach a level towards be at a level that I'm intermediate, having used a lot of influences resources which are good. I've saved a lot of games, and you can see on my channel those games have always been a great moment for me. And I guess the direction of where this content is after doing management of anxiety and like mood problems that I hope you all kind of check out if you ever feel low. We all go through this. I understand. Sometimes circumstances are not in your control. I am the same. I am the same. Taking a pastime, completely fair. I feel like connecting through chess is a healthy dynamic. Getting overly having too much. This is a good baseline where I take a stance. And I do want people to see that it's mentally stimulating, and I want people to also enjoy the interaction. Also, I'm very friendly. If you guys want to play a game with me just for fun, and what's the word I want to kind of put down? Uh, I like to put competitions on my channel. Okay, I'm working a part-time thing, but like, I want people to have fun, right? I want people who are don't see the worst of things, see me as a kind of like point ground, trying to provide support in a world that you may feel a bit it's unfair being at the lower end, right? But like even the weak can unite to help build our foundations. Don't be afraid to take risks, but at the same time, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, don't be afraid to take risks. Risks are fun. The risks okay, but I think you take the implication of enjoyment from successfully getting your risks, right? So that's what I want to get you guys to understand. Putting emotional attachments to corresponding to the risk that you're willing to take, uh, and I'm going to do the same, right? Money is a means to get better, greater life experience with people I can respect. And I said it before, I want to be like people who are who hold themselves in a manner that I see them in a manner that's decently cool. And I'd like to show you that you guys can also uh, uh, hopefully find opportunities to feel good about an outlet. And yeah, like that's the best thing I want to say. Is like I want you guys like I have, right? I developed a healthy attachment to chess because I always thought the sport game correlates with a good satisfaction of intelligence, which is highly implicative on my lines of like where I want to hold myself in my profession in a certain certain image in one side. But yeah, follow up. So I guess I'm trying to decide how I'm directing the channel, if it's going to be in relation to a vlogging continuity, because vlogging is always very easy to do to help connect to people and find ways that connect with interests, right? And it always feels nice that people are want to pay attention or feel like they want to connect to you in a manner that's healthy. And then I'm going to correlate it with something I think is going to be pretty hard. So we're going to see if I can do blindfold chess. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the journal. So this other exercise, yeah, I'm having fun actually visualizing it. I get lost around past line 6 or 7 or something like that. And then or I stand certain tips of traps that's going on. And again, it's activity. So like the more you see the placements of the move of the pieces. I'm just about to check if I got most of the things I visualized correctly. So 1 second. Yeah. Okay, that's why. Okay, so like we're kind of take a stance of visualization. The last part where it kind of goes into England and an England's Gambit version of it, I don't see. I had a harder time visualizing it. So like, it's fun exercise, and then it's like once you've seen it already once, it probably becomes easier for me to visualize it on trying the exercise again. So the impression is like, I've been better off practicing visualization before looking at the answer, right? Because this is to help jog my memory in terms of this blindfold chess. But it's not bad. This is still around 10-15 moves. So that was fun. That was fun. I'm just giving you an update of just like how am I approaching visualizing and memorizing chess onto the chessboard. And yeah, okay. If I also give a review of like the things that I picked on because it's don't move until you see it, right? So like they do actually place on difficult concept that you may come across when you try to blindfold chess. They have a whole chapter exercise for diagonals. Honestly, anybody that's really trying to like fight, thinking they want to be cool by doing blindfold chess, I think this is indeed a good step forward. 2-3 exercises in, I see the enjoyment, and it is still at a starting stage, so I don't know if I'm going to accelerate it. Again, what does it prove? Well, I'm just doing this for fun, right? So like, I don't really need to force myself to do anything, but like, this is definitely something good to go for. Like, if you're I think at an intermediate stage, you can kind of like conceptualize beginner stuff onwards. So yeah, I like it. It does cover some grounds where people may think that they are weak in certain conceptualization for blindfold chess. All right, this feels cool. This feels cool to me. Hey everyone, thank you for putting the effort to watch the effort I placed on making something of an entertaining video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, it's not forced, but like I really would appreciate any contribution and support you give to this channel, as it gives me more motivation and more incentive to enjoy more video creating and content creation. If you find that the content's drifts away at any point, you can always unsubscribe. It's no big deal. Again, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't take much from you, but it means a whole bunch of me. And it would feel great if you would just reward my efforts of trying to be positive and contributionary. Thank you so much. Bye.